Okay, hi everyone. Happy Sunday morning. I'm coming to you live this Sunday because I've been noodling on this new document that I wanted to share with you, and it is a program guide to all of our programs. So I wanted to let you know a couple of things. So if you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Kathy Mazak. This is my group. Thank you for joining. And you may have seen when you entered the group in the group description, if you haven't read it, please do. That we are so happy to run this group and kind of foster this positivity around your writing and support and bragging about the things that you publish. And we also sell writing programs for professional development, right? To help you write and publish more. So some people, like I do webinars that are free, give a lot of great information, and then also tell you about some of our programs. And on our latest webinar, we had a lot of questions about, well, which program is right for me? Now we have 4 programs. So I want to make sure everybody really understands like the difference between the programs. And I wanted to also let you know that on Tuesday, Gina, our coach Gina, is going to be doing a workshop for our clients. So if you join any of our programs by Monday night, you'll get an invitation to our client-only workshop, and we do these occasionally. So even if you join the $27 a month Momentum program, you would get an invitation to Tuesday's workshop, which is about organizing your online teaching. Okay, so as we're preparing for the fall, we want to, organize our online teaching. I swear I have been at my computer for an hour working, and my kids have ignored me. But I'm about to get, the 4-year-old's about to jump in here. But anyway, let me know where you're joining from in the comments. Let me see if I can see comments there. Let me know where you're joining from in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop me a hashtag team replay in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to show you our program guide. And again, I'm going to talk about the programs that are open for enrollment right now, which are actually 3 of our programs are open for enrollment right now. And if you join any of those 3, you'll get access to our special live training on Tuesday, which is about organizing your online teaching. Okay, so I'm going to show my screen. And Latoya's going to be mad at me because there might be, it doesn't look messy. Okay, good. So this is our program guide. I just uploaded it to the files section of the group. So it'll come up as like a post in the group. And then also we're going to put it on our website at /programs. So you'll be able to see it. Okay, so hold on. Let me do this. There we go. And let me do this as well so that it looks bigger. Okay, so here is a lovely little chart, which is going to help you decide which program is right for you. Okay, so you ask yourself these questions, and then it tells you which program is right for you. So basically, you can follow this flow chart depending on where you are in your career. So our programs are designed with people in particular moments of their career in mind, okay? So if you are at kind of any moment in your career, including being a PhD student, contingent faculty, or on the tenure track, or a researcher or a postdoc or any of those things, then 2 programs are right for you, and those are Momentum and Navigate. So we say those are the programs for everyone. However, Navigate is really a program that we don't generally recommend for students. Navigate is a program, and I'm going to explain it more in a little bit, that is really designed for after you've already graduated. So Momentum and Navigate, though, if you're not in the tenure track. And then we have 2 programs that are specifically for different moments on the tenure track. So if you are tenure track and pre-tenure, you might take Momentum or Navigate or Amplify. And Amplify is our year-long faculty writing accelerator program. I'm going to explain the programs in a second. And then if you are on the tenure track and not pre-tenure, so that means you're post-tenure, then you might take Momentum, Navigate, or Elevate. And Elevate is our 6-month post-tenure program. Okay, so going on through this document, we made this beautiful chart. Okay, so here's this chart. And what we did here was we wanted to, first of all, we wanted everybody to always know what the prices of our programs are. So that's something that, like, in some online businesses, they teach you not to tell people the program price. But what we found is that a lot of people who apply to our programs are looking to use or either have to make a good decision about how they're going to invest their own money, or they need to be talking to their universities about how they can fund their participation in our programs. And so they need to know the price of the programs if they're going to do either one of those things. So first of all, I want to say also, when you're looking at this chart from left to right, each program includes the programs to the left. Okay, so that means, like, if you join Elevate, which is an $8,000 6-month program, you get all the other programs. You get Momentum for life. And so, like, basically you get all the recorded content that we have ever made. You get if you join Elevate, because it's really like the final program that you can join with us. The same for Amplify. If you join Amplify, you get Navigate and Momentum. If you join Navigate, you get Momentum. And then, of course, you can just join Momentum. So let me explain the differences between these programs. So Momentum is a co-writing community. Momentum is a co-writing community. Right now we have 3 coach-led co-writing moments, hours in the day. Every day, Monday through Friday, we have coach-led co-writing. And what that means is that you get on Zoom, the coach asks everybody to put their goals in the chat. We keep muted the whole time. Everybody writes or works on whatever they're working on. And then at the end of the hour, the coach asks everyone to let us know, like, what you accomplished during that hour. And the reason that this program is called Momentum is because by writing in community, we also have a Facebook group that goes with this program. By writing in community, you are getting momentum in your writing practice, right? You're exercising your muscle of making a date with your writing and keeping it, right? You are working in community, and we get support and energy from that. And so, plus we actually have a community, which is our Facebook community right now. It's on Facebook. It's a private group. Our coaches go live in there to answer questions. So you don't get group coaching inside of Momentum, but you can get coaching because you can ask questions, you have access to coaches is what I'm going to say about Momentum. So that program is $27 a month. You can cancel anytime. We would really recommend, if you're worried about keeping those dates with your writing into the fall, we would recommend you joining this program now so that you can get that momentum, right? You get that momentum going and you can keep it going throughout the fall. You can also join for a whole year for $297, and it is rolling admissions, okay? So you basically, you join whenever you want. And then also you can leave whenever you want as well. So that is Momentum. If you are in Momentum, you are one of our clients. And so you are eligible to come to occasional client-only workshops that we do. And one of them that we are doing coming up on Tuesday, so you'd have to join before Tuesday to get this. Gina is doing the Organize Your online teaching workshop, because we know that your online teaching can take over when you are trying to get your writing done. So if you want to join and get access to that workshop, that workshop is worth more than $27 right there. So if you wanted to join, test it out, see what Momentum's like, you'd get to come to that workshop. I think it's at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. If you can't make it live, we will be sending a recording to all of our clients. Okay, so then the next level is Navigate. Now, Navigate is a program that is about making time to write. It's an online course. Okay, it's a video course with 10 modules. Inside of each module are at least 4 lessons in each module. But it's not just an online course. That's why we call it a program, right? Like it has those, so you can consume the course, you can take the course at your own pace. We recommend a module a week for 10 weeks, but we also give you different possible syllabi, we call them completion plans, where you could do it in 4 weeks or 5 weeks or 2 weeks if you wanted. We map it out for you in case you want to do that. So if you wanted to like join Navigate now, sprint on it for 2 weeks so that you're like ready to go for the fall, then you can totally do that. And you get lifetime access to all the recorded modules. So, I just noticed there's an error in this sheet because the Momentum course also has a private online community. So it should have a check right there. So I'll be fixing that later. Okay. So Navigate, though, also includes 3 group coaching calls. So you'll see here we have monthly group coaching or Q&A. So what we do in Navigate is we do 3 group coaching calls. Although right now, if you came to our Navigate webinar, even if you didn't come to our Navigate webinar, I think that Latoya sent the replay to everybody. So who's on our email list. So if you want to go check out Navigate, go search through your emails from us. They come from writing@kathymazek.com. And you can see, you can watch our webinar, which is all about Tiger Time. If you don't know about Tiger Time, I teach it in that webinar. And then you can join until Tuesday. Okay, so it's Sunday. We are closing enrollment on Tuesday. And if you join by Tuesday, you get our early bird, or we also call it webinar pricing, which is $2,250. And Navigate includes a year in Momentum. Now, if you're in Momentum and you're like, oh, I want to do that, then you join Navigate, and then we will cancel your Momentum payments. Like, so if you're in Navigate for $27 a month and you're like, oh, I want to take that in Momentum, you want to take that Navigate deal to get a year plus the amazing course plus the group coaching, then you can do that, and we will just cancel your Momentum payments, and you'll stay in both Navigate and Momentum because now Navigate includes Momentum for a year. The other time, I don't know when we'll open Navigate again after this. We always open it in May every year, so that's you can plan on that. But if you want to get your writing done and learn, how to make time to write your mission statement, align your activities, create a publication pipeline, make a 1-year plan, make a 5-year plan, that's what Navigate does. There's a link in the program guide to the website that explains everything about Navigate. So you can click through and look at that. On another page, there's the link to Navigate's website. You get lifetime access to recorded content. So again, that's for the lifetime of the course. So you get Navigate for, you get to keep the modules forever. We actually also offer inside of Navigate, you'll see like a refresher plan. So if, you do the course this summer and then, next summer you're like, gosh, I can't, I need to kind of brush up again. We have like a little syllabus for you to do that you can just kind of do a refresher course version. So, and that's something that people do. It has a private Facebook group. Everybody who's ever taken the course, which is more than 200 people, are in there. And so you get the benefit of submitting your assignments to the Facebook group where our coaches will, reply to them or, let help you to make sure that the assignment is good. And also you'll get this community feedback of everybody who's gone through the program. Now, so that's Navigate, open until Tuesday. So if you want to get it, you got to grab it by Tuesday, unless you want to pay the full price for it. So you get the early bird pricing by Tuesday. Okay. Then Amplify. So Amplify is also open. This is a program we are trying to enroll 12 people by September 30th into this program because we have some people graduating. So we have space to fill up a new cohort of students. So we are trying to enroll 12 new students by September 30th, and you're gonna see us next week. Actually, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be going live every day talking about pre-tenure prep. So you're going to see a lot about pre-tenure prep stuff, and that's because we are trying to fill a 12-person cohort of Amplify by September 30th. Amplify is a $7,000 program. Now, why is it a $7,000 program? That's, a lot of money. It's a year-long program, and it includes all of these things. Okay. Now, I will say that admission to Amplify is rolling, but again, we're trying to start kind of promote the program to start a group of people together. But if you're like, gosh, I don't think I'll be able to rustle up $7,000 before the end of September, that's okay. You could, you can enroll after that as well. So what's included? Well, first of all, momentum for life. If you join Amplify or Elevate, you get momentum for life. Navigate for life. So you get the whole Navigate program. So if you're thinking about joining Navigate and then you're like, well, but maybe later I'll do Amplify, it's actually best to join Amplify so that because you'll get Navigate included and then you don't have to pay twice, right? So we want people to kind of make that big commitment if you are able to. And so if you join Amplify, you get momentum and Navigate. And again, you get the private community. Our private community for both Amplify and Elevate, we run on an app called Mighty Networks, so it's not on Facebook. And you also get cohort mastermind calls. Now, mastermind calls are small group calls. So the cohort, so even though we want to get 12 people into Amplify by September 30th, the cohorts themselves are by time. So you sign up on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday for a particular time of day that works for you. And those cohorts are between 8 and 10 people. Okay. So that's where the juiciness happens in the Amplify program. In Amplify, it's a year-long program. You get two calls per month, 2 cohort mastermind calls per month. And that's where you really are building this peer mentoring community. It's all coach-led, but it becomes very intimate. It's a place where you can really ask questions and get feedback and support as you center your writing in your pre-tenure prep. And that way you get your writing done. So you're definitely going to get tenure. That's what we want. We want you to go up for tenure with a lot of confidence, right? But also this support and this community that's going to help you grow as a professional, not just as a writer. You also get recorded and live content workshops. We have a framework for Amplify that has 9 spokes. You get workshops on all of that. We create for you a personalized workshop plan to watch the recorded workshops when you join our program. So based on a one-on-one call we have with you. And so you get your own little personalized syllabus. We also do peer review inside of Amplify. And that means that once a month you can sign up to bring 3 to 5 pages of your writing to a small group of 3 people plus a coach. And we do a peer review session. It lasts about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes max. And you do not have to do any pre-prep besides submit your own writing for those peer review sessions. So they have been something that actually Rocio designed, and then we have been implementing that have been really, really popular, and they're very unique in the sense that it's really hard to find somebody to peer review your stuff without feeling like you're imposing on them. So this is a way to get rid of all of that. All you have to do is submit, show up for the time, and everything gets done on the call. And it is a multi-field, diversity of field, diversity of type of institution, diversity of thing you're writing, because people bring proposals, they bring articles, they bring chapters, they bring book chapters, so it really varies. And that diversity is what is the strength of this program, that you get to hear from people in all different fields, from all different places, doing all different things at all different types of institutions. And that kind of feedback is actually super, super valuable. You also get one-on-one coaching with Amplify. We do 4 one-on-one coaching calls. And we also do writing retreats and mini treats and sprints. So these are kind of, we call them live events, right? And so right now, of course, all of this is happening online, but our writing retreat, which was a 2.5-day online writing retreat in June, we themed it. It was called What is Your Writing Worth? We brought Sarah Dobson, who is a grant writing expert, into the retreat. She gave us a workshop. We did peer review, we did co-writing, we did more workshops than that. So it was like a 2.5-day event. We had a DJ, everybody got a box of goodies in the mail. It was really nice. It was really a great kind of quarantine breaker for people, like break up the monotony. So we're having another one of those in January. And then our mini treats are a 1-day retreat where we will do, it'll be a 1-day event, and because people liked our retreat so much. But a 2.5-day retreat is kind of hard, both to commit to as a client, and then also to deliver right from us. So we can only do them twice a year. But the mini treats we are going to sprinkle in, and our next one is going to be August 24th, I think it is, and it's a day-long writing retreat. For Amplify and Elevate people. And then also for Amplify and Elevate, you get a library of recorded workshops and all of our retired courses. So if you've done Organize Your Academic Life, or if you've heard about that program, which uses Trello to teach you how to do project management for your academic life, that is only available now as part of Amplify and Elevate. So to talk a little bit about Elevate, Elevate is our post-tenure program. It is a 6-month program. It costs $8,000. In the 6 months, every month you get a 90-minute workshop, a 60-minute one-on-one call, and a 90-minute group call. And we walk you through a framework. And what you're doing during the Elevate program is you are figuring out what the next big step in your career is. And it really could be so many things. For some people, it's going up for full. For some people, it's leaving academia. We actually have some of that happening. For some people, it's starting a research center. For some people, it's, moving institutions, getting a better job. Whatever that next big, we call it like the up level, what the next up level is for you, we are helping you level up. And that's what we do during the program. And so there is definitely writing involved there, but it is our most career-focused program. Elevate is definitely like, yes, we are talking about writing, but we are also talking about your career in a bigger sense. You get all the things I just talked about with Amplify with a slightly different structure, right? Because instead of having to it's 6 one-on-ones, 6 workshops, and 6 group calls over 6 months. But when you do Elevate, which is our highest level program, you get all the other programs. You get all the recorded content from the other programs. You get lifetime access to Momentum, and you get that's at the only moment that we will offer you after you graduate from Elevate. You also could do additional one-on-ones with us if you wanted to. So those are the kind of features of the programs. Here's how you enroll. Okay, we have enrollment information and links for the 4 programs. Amplify and Elevate are application-only programs. Oh, and let me also note that Elevate, we only we run cohorts in February and June, July, late June, early July. So we just started a cohort. If you really, really want in, you probably could slip in still. But both Amplify and Elevate are application-only programs. So those links there are going to link you to an application form, okay? We want you to apply. We're going to get on the phone with you or invite you to a webinar to get more information. We do have, like, when you click on this for Navigate, you'll get this like long page of all the information and the module descriptions and everything. We don't have that for Amplify or Elevate yet, but we will soon. We do have a brochure for Elevate. And really what we want to do is talk to you about the programs. And then if you need information for your university, we can provide that for you. Okay. And then we have an FAQ section here. And in the FAQ section, what I want to note here, like definitely go read this yourself. But we have added to the FAQs here our workshops on how to ask for institutional funding and our template letter. So this template letter is for Amplify, but you can, change it up for whichever program. And then we have a YouTube workshop and we have a podcast episode. I will say that the YouTube workshop and the podcast episode have the same content in them, just so you know. like it's the method that I teach for going up for asking for institutional funds is the same. Just depends whether you want to watch a video of it, which is there's slides and stuff, and then, or if you would rather listen to it in podcast form. So you can find that there. So I think that's it. That's all the FAQs. And basically right now you can enroll in any of these programs. And actually, like, we would take you into Elevate if you were ready. But if not, what we would ask you to do, like if you're thinking about Elevate for next February, which I know seems like a long time away, but it's going to go by fast, we would still encourage you to apply, and we can talk to you about it so that you can make sure you're ready to go. And if you applied for Elevate for February 2021, and you're like, I have money to spend, I'm ready to go now, like, because some people have, I know that many people are losing institutional funds, but not everybody is. So, some people are actually gaining institutional funds for professional development right now. That's happened to us this week, that we had a client call and say, I have this money and I need to spend it by the 31st of July. And she joined the Amplify program. So like that, it's not, so I'm talking to all of you on the internet, not just the people, so I just want you to know some people do still have funding. And then also a lot of people in Elevate self-fund. Because if you're at that point in your career and you're ready to make like a big career move, investing in your career in that way is something that that really has payoff. Like the Elevate thing, like when you do that up level, you're talking about making your money back. So anyway, if you are ready to join Elevate and you definitely want a spot in the February cohort, the cohorts are limited to 10. If you definitely want a spot in that cohort, you could apply today. You could join and pay now. And since you get access to all of these other things, you could do the Navigate program. You could do the Amplify, all the Amplify events and the live things that are happening. You could absolutely participate in, so you would not be wasting your time if you joined Elevate right now for February. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that this is available for you to look at, think about, go figure out whether these are programs that you want to do or not. And if you join any of our programs by Monday evening, then you will get an invitation to Gina's workshop on organizing your online teaching. All right, drop me, tag me in the comments. If you have specific questions you'd like for me to answer, and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.